So today we'll be talking to the Ayushmann Khurrana, one of the most bankable stars, supremely talented, also known as Content Khurrana. So let's get started.
Thank you for the introduction, Simran. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. It's a pleasure talking to you. I've been dying to interview you.
So sweet of you.
And I watched Chandigarh Ka Rayashki just yesterday, and an hour later, I just step out the theater and I got to know that I'm interviewing you. So I was like, oh my god, finally.
Wow.
So, a lot has been spoken about your physical transformation and how difficult was it for you to get into that physique. But tell us how difficult was it to mentally prepare for Manu?
Mentally prepare for Manu. Manu represents the common man on the street who's not aware. He's not woke at all. He's dumb. And so physical transformation was very important because for him, physicality is everything.
Yeah.
So he's a patriarch in his mind. Though he becomes malleable towards the end, and there's a transformation for sure, emotional transformation. But as a film, going for the film, I think of course you need empathy towards the community, and that happened because I was aware about trans people, and interacted with them, and that was the prep.
Okay, so you interacted with the trans community before you essayed it on screen.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, you're known to seamlessly get into any character, right? But because this was a Chandigarh boy and you're from Chandigarh, was it easier to play Manu compared to your other characters?
As an actor, yes, but physicality was tough. It was very difficult because I have a fast metabolism. I don't put on weight that easily. So I had to undergo that transformation, lift heavy, be a cross-functional athlete. So it was not that easy. So first lockdown was just dedicated to 3 hours of gym and 8 hours of rest and eating right. So that could have only happened during lockdown. Otherwise, it would have been difficult with all the distractions around.
So that's something you worked on, but you were you didn't have to prepare a lot to play the Chandigarh boy on screen.
Because there were too many references, came naturally, yes, and there were too many references around because I am not Manu for sure.
Definitely.
But I know people who are like Manu. If you go to any gym, you'll find a Manu there, maybe 10 of them. So it was easy.
You just mentioned that there were a lot of Manus around you. So speaking of the character, which qualities of Manu did you absolutely hate?
I think he's too self-obsessed.
You hate that?
I hate that because I think your growth in life stops when you obsess about yourself.
Okay. And what made you say yes to the character and the film?
It's the subject. More than the character, I always go with the subject and the script. My character comes second always. If the script has something to say, some value to add in the society, or if it triggers empathy in the audience's mind. So
Evokes emotions.
Yes.
Yeah. Also, speaking of that, there's been a lot of debate around why the makers did not cast a trans person. So there's also a question of representation there. So what do you have to say about that?
I think in an ideal world, there should have been a representation for sure. But this is a great baby step towards that. In anything which happens in future, I think there has to be a trans representation, a trans actor playing a trans role in a film. And ideally, there should be a trans person sitting here talking about trans people. That would be the right way to go about it. And this will happen because we cannot compare ourselves to the West. In the realm of commercial Hindi cinema, it's a great step because we've come a long way from Maharani to Manvi in 2021. So I guess we have tried to evoke that empathy in people's mind. In India, people don't even know what trans means. So I guess we have that audience to cater to. So now there's an induction. I'm sure in future there'll be representation.
Very well said. So just like every other film, it has received mixed reactions. And while some are of the opinion that, it has addressed transphobia, others think that it lacks representation. What do you have to say about that?
I think I already answered that question because moving further, there will be representation for sure. First half, a trans person watching the film may feel that there are a lot of slurs and they will be slightly uncomfortable watching it. But it comes from the society and how those slurs transform into empathy in the second half. That just shows the transformation of the society as a whole, and the protagonist Manu's character, he represents the society. And having said that, uh, it was very important to get the validation from the community, and we got that from Ghazal Daliwal, who's a scriptwriter, and she's part of the industry, and she's a trans woman. Then recently, Shruti Sitara, she's Miss Trans Global 2021. She just did a story posted on Instagram 3 hours back that she loved the film. If you get validation from the community, I think that's of utmost importance. And of course, you also broke the fourth wall by having testimonials from the community in the film. So that's kind of representation. But again, if you had gone for representation right now, it would have been it would have not been a commercial film. And if it's not a commercial film, if it's only meant for the woke audience, then I think it becomes like for a limited audience who are already aware. If you have to reach to the lowest common denominator, you have to give them an illusion of a hetero love story and then seep in the message and the subject. That's why in the trailer we didn't reveal that it's about a trans girl.
Yes.
So I think it was a very well researched and well strategized film to evoke empathy and to garner conversation.
So the approach was different,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You did not follow the
Yeah.
rule. Yeah, I get it. So you spoke about how you're getting validation from the community. But before you started shooting the film, because it is a very sensitive topic, what were your biggest fears as an actor? Like, what was the biggest challenge, or what was that thought that kept playing in your head?
The biggest challenge will always be to get the audience. Because in the previous film, Shumangal Zara Savdhan, I know a lot of people from smaller cities who didn't go for the film because they're like, दो लड़के किस कर रहे हैं हम फिल्म, ये ऐसी फिल्म हम नहीं देखते. They are so regressive. They are homophobic. They are transphobic. We are catering to those kind of people. So that's why we were thinking how to get the trailer, which just shows like a rom-com, but doesn't tell you about the subject. So it is very difficult to get the audience for these kind of films. It's so difficult in our country. Though I've done films like films on erectile dysfunction, and then on homophobia, and then this transphobia. So I guess in these kind of films, it's always difficult to get the audience, and that's the biggest challenge.
So as an actor, that's what you were thinking. But again, the question was like, when you're essaying something like this, because it's so sensitive,
Yeah.
as an actor, what do you think are your biggest fears?
Biggest fear will be to
like,
get it right.
responsibility?
To get
Yeah,
it right.
exactly.
Of course, first is to get it right,
True.
and second is why are you making this film? For whom are you making this film? Are you making this film for not only for the community? You're not making this film who are people who are aware. You're making this film for people who are not aware, and to reach those people is also a challenge.
Very true.
Yeah.
So speaking of that, bringing people to the theatres, cinemas have just started, like seeing people again, and Chandigarh Gari Ashiki is one of the first films to opt for a theatrical release. So, is there a pressure of box office numbers?
Always be a pressure, but I think I don't
Like,
choose.
is it more now that we've just come out of a pandemic, and
Yeah.
this is one of the first films? So, does it get scary for you?
More than that, I think I've never taken that pressure. The kind of films that I do, they'll be always risky, and I'll always think about subjects before the box office, and I've always been doing that since my first film. But having said that, we're looking forward to the scenario which was pre-pandemic, where we had 100% occupancy, where people were rushing to theaters, and hopefully that happens also in future.
Soon.
Yeah.
So you are known for playing different characters and picking the most unique scripts ever. But would you mind playing a similar character in a different movie? For example, like you played a homosexual person in Shubh Mangal Sada Savdhan. So would you again want to play similar character in another movie with a different storyline altogether?
It really depends. I think ideally we should be taking somebody from the community. I could probably, but we tried that with Shumangal Zara Savdhan. A lot of actors who were in the closet. We were like, why don't you just come out in the open and just be my co-actor? We didn't get any. They were like, if we play a homosexual, you not get to play a hetero guy in the film. So we went through that route also with my previous film. That did not happen because it just limits the actor. That's the sad reality. So we've always tried for representation. It's not like that, but it's very difficult in our country where people just typecast you.
What about this film? Like, did you guys try to take the same route and approach transgender women for the role?
I guess Abhishek Kapoor, he was going through that route, but somehow he was not convinced with, he was like, it has to be an actor. And again, as I said, that in the realm of commercial cinema in our country, it's difficult to get that project approved. And I'm sure in the OTT, there will be projects coming out very soon. Even for Patal Lok, they had cast a real trans girl. So I guess it's you get more elbow room for experimentation and can be true to the craft and cinema and society when it comes to OTT. It gives you that elbow room. But in commercial theatrical, it's slightly limiting. But I'm glad it's a great conversation starter.
Okay, so enough about Chandigarh Karyashki. We would love to know something about your upcoming projects. So tell us something about Dr. G and Anik.
Can't reveal
A
much,
little
but
bit, come on.
Dr. G, I play a male gynecologist, and
We know, something
yeah,
we don't know.
I play a student, an MD student. What else can I say? First time director Anubhuti Kashyap. Nothing more I can reveal much. Now I'll be shooting for Action Hero. We'll be going to London and we'll be starting the SCAD. I'm learning mixed martial arts for that. So,
Okay,
yeah.
nice. Also, the most exciting question, are you invited to the Vicky Cat wedding reception? If yes, are you going?
I don't know.
You know.
I don't know what to say. I should not be saying anything because I don't know.
Are
It's
you
their personal
going?
thing. I'll be going if they invite me.
That's a smart answer. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you
thank
so
you.
much.